welcome to my channel. This is usually a mental health focused channel. Today, instead of anything mental health related, we're going to do something that helps our mental health and just enjoying some stories together. This is from Best of Editor Updates. I apologize because I'm reading from my phone and then I'm filming over here because I haven't yet figured this out. How do people do this? Do they have a printout of the thing? Or is it somehow playing on I don't know how they do it. Anyway, obviously there's a million different setups you can have. I'm rambling. This is titled Help. I found an abandoned canary and I have no idea about birds. Says, I found a partially covered bird cage in a parking lot with a canary inside and no one around. I'll add photos of it. It seemed abandoned, the cage is old and dirty, and there were barely any food or water left. I left my phone number in the store next to it just in case the owner returns. The thing is, I have no clue how to care for it. Where I live, they're often kept in small cages, which I obviously want to avoid, and fed colorful seed mix, which I have an inkling might not be the best. Where do I begin? Can I go buy some supplies this afternoon and have space? Oh, I can't say. I can go buy some supplies this afternoon and I have space for a large cage. He sings and seems healthy, but again, I have no clue. I'm in Spain, if that matters. And they give an update one day later that says, first of all, I want to thank every one of you guys who first commented with great advice or just encouragement. It made a huge difference and I feel much more ready to take care of this little cutie. Yesterday we picked up a larger cage and went to a pet store to grab canary food and some toys. I will still buy more stuffs online, such as more naturalistic perches, a bath, shedding toys, and some flatwood. He has an exotic pet visit scheduled to check out his general health, but also to trim his nails, which to me look very long. Of course, constructive criticism is welcome. Keep in mind we purchased the biggest, nicest cage we could afford right now, but in the future we can buy a larger one. He has been flying around and exploring, using everything in his cage, including the swing and the ladder. And by the way, we are brainstorming names. We are considering Tofu, but suggestions are welcome. And yes, I know the cage door is open. I was taking pictures. Vet update, he's mostly fine, 2 years old, no parasites, might be lacking vitamin A, got a supplement. His main problem is he's fat. So we're going to have to limit his seed and fruit intake. Other than this, he is a healthy tofu. So they did go ahead and settle on the name Tofu, which I think is a good choice. Commenter says, I'm amazed at what you achieved. After getting a surprise canary, you managed to get so much done in such a short time, and I already know you'll be a great owner. The fact that Tofu is already moving around shows great improvement from how he was just yesterday. Isn't that nice? He's just so sweet. I have another one. This will make you a little fired up. So we're changing tunes a little bit here because I do like a ridiculous story. They're actually my favorite. The cute ones are really nice, especially when it comes out with a bird named Tofu who's flying around in a large home compared to what he had being rescued. Love it. I'm literally getting goosebumps. This one though, do not love. This is from the Am I Overreacting subreddit, which is highly recommend. It's titled AIO ? My boyfriend unlocks the bathroom door and comes in when I'm using it. First off, no, I don't think you're overreacting. I don't have to read this to know that that is not an overreaction. The only reason he should be coming in while you're using it might be if he's violently ill. I don't understand why there could possibly be another reason why someone would need to unlock the door and come in to the bathroom. And if you're using the bathroom, I assume that means that you're using it, you're on the toilet. So in that case, unless it's maybe you're sick and you're on the toilet and stuck and your significant other needs to get ready for work and take a quick shower and you literally can't move and you've been there for hours or something. Maybe in that instance, or they want to check on you, of course, unlock the door to check on somebody who's been sick or on the bathroom for a really freaking long time if they're not answering the door, right? Those are the only things that I can really think of that would be acceptable. To unlock a bathroom door and come in while someone is using it. What? Sorry, what? Okay, so this is actually a series of texts. It says, I know you are at work right now and you probably will be annoyed by bringing this up again, But I told you I don't like you coming into the restroom when I am using it. You have no patience whatsoever. It's super annoying how you unlock it without knocking and just come in like, dude, let me piss in peace. That's, it feels like a pretty tame message for something that she apparently is like reminding him about. So this has happened before. This is not like a one-time occurrence. Oh my god. Okay. Boyfriend replies, says, I was rushing and you take forever to come out. I needed to brush my teeth and grab my belt from there, and I knocked a few times. You didn't respond. Okay, he was rushing and he needed his belt and to brush his teeth. I don't know. I mean, how long has she been in there for? I'm just a little confused. Like, I need like a better timeline because I don't feel like this makes sense. She says, okay, but you know I'm in here, question mark. You didn't knock a few times. It was a little ass knock before you open the door. It's super annoying. And you should wake up a little earlier so you can get everything done before I have to get up and use the restroom. If you are this impatient and are always rushing. It's a fair point. I mean, we don't all, like, none of us have the, not all of us, some people seem to have the ability, not everyone has the ability to consistently set their clothes out the day before for work and wake up on time. I get it. But like it feels, it just doesn't match up. Like the need and the action, they don't match, right? Because that's an extreme action and that need is a small need. Like, I know you need to brush your teeth every day, every morning, especially if that's like your routine or like you've got some dental problems or something like medical going on. Is there not like another option temporarily, or like you're really running that late for work that you like waited until the last minute? Like, is this normally like the thing where like she happens to rush into the restroom right as you're about to brush your teeth and she doesn't realize you're about to? Or like you don't realize you need to get in there to brush your teeth until after she's in there and it's been like, I don't know how long. Nobody's telling me. Boyfriend says, I'm sorry, but it's not a big deal and I don't do it all the time. Only when I'm rushing and I need to do something quick like brush my teeth and grab something. IDK, why you're making it something it's not. I'm a little confused because like what is it? What is she making it? She's just kind of like stating the facts. Knock a few times. Open the before you open the door, please. Like, I'm confused. Get up earlier and do the stuff. Making it something it's not. I don't know what is he think she's making it into. Still confused. He says, okay, well, it's not something I do to you, so I don't want you to do it to me. Okay, eliciting the golden rule, but it doesn't usually work. Like, you can't put that on other people. You can put boundaries on there. Like, I'm in the bathroom, I do not want you to come in there, right? And if he's breaking the boundary and she's clearly enforcing, then yeah, I just am confused. Like, but also like you can't. That's anyway. You can't say that like you wouldn't want me. You can say that, but like clearly he's got some different boundaries than she does. So it just doesn't make sense to me why she would elicit that argument. But also like it doesn't. He doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. So he says, okay, be quicker at peeing then. You take forever. How long? How long is she taking? How long is this? I'm just confused. How long is she taking in there? Like, someone needs to give me a timeline. OP says, underneath the text messages she shared, he has done this multiple times because he's always rushing for work or some reason, and I've told him to stop doing it because it's extremely annoying, and he just doesn't get it. He unlocks the door with his nail or some shit while I am in there using it. His nail. Oh, okay, here we go. Edit. I do not take 20 minutes using the bathroom. I take 5 minutes overall. He thinks I purposely take longer because he's always in a rush and he has no patience. Does anyone else's partner do this? Is this normal? 5 minutes. No, that's not normal. That's not normal at all. 5 minutes is totally a time that you can wait. Even if you are like running late and in a hurry, 5 minutes. I'm just a little confused. It feels a little controlling. I just want to know more about the relationship, like what else is going on here. Like, is she allowed privacy in general? Like, are there other things that go on that, you know, it doesn't add up. Anyway, uh, the commenters agree. They say unlocking the door from the outside is low key psycho behavior. I'm a man, and if my girlfriend was ignoring my boundaries and doing something they know makes me uncomfortable, he has to know he's crossing boundaries because you locked the door. I would have major problems with that. Yes, yes, exactly. Yeah, I told you. Don't come in when the door is locked. And you keep coming in when the door's locked. What the fuck? Why? Why are you doing that? Okay. Oh, there's some great comments on here. Oh my goodness. A rubber wedge until she can move out so that he can't barge in. Okay. Next. Brand new one that was just posted like 5 minutes ago, so might be kind of fun. Am I overreacting over my boyfriend not buying me something he promised? I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell over the title, right? But sometimes you can make a guess. In this one, what is the something? How did he promise? Like, what are the parameters and stuff here? Okay, let's find out. OP says, "Hi, this is my first post ever, so please excuse anything poorly written. Me and my boyfriend have known each other for almost 6 years now, and for my birthday last year, he bought to me a promise ring. I loved it, and it was perfect. However, it was too big. I was really upset and gave it back to him in hopes he could send it back, get a refund, and order one in the size down. And that was exactly what he did. He sent it back for a refund, but my birthday was last November, almost 6 months ago. Over the last 6 months, he has said to me on multiple occasions that he has ordered it or it's on the way, which it obviously isn't. But the lying about it is what is grating on me more. Every time I bring it up, he's saving or it's just coming soon or on the way. It feels as if he's saying it to shut me up now. I'd rather him be honest and just saying I haven't got round to it, or just admit that he isn't ever going to buy it now. I got really annoyed for it around 2 months ago and said I don't want it anymore. And we spoke about it and came to the conclusion that I was still going to get it, but it was just going to come more unexpectedly. He was very apologetic and seemed as if he was guilty for making me wait this long and assured me that he was going to get it ordered and sorted as soon as he had the money. Again, however, it was our 1 year anniversary of being properly dating this month. 1 year anniversary of dating. And I brought it up again. I semi expected him to have gotten me it for this occasion. And he said that it was just a big chunk of money that he couldn't really afford right now, especially because he has to buy me things in between, which is also an excuse used before where I reiterated I'd rather just have the ring. But anyway, he had ordered us a $40 meal and a bunch of the snacks on that day, so I sort of found it difficult to believe. Today has sort of pushed me into this post, to be honest. He went into London with some work friends and he bought a $30 pound ukulele. $30 pound. I was like, that's a big ukulele. 30-pound ukulele. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. That was very American, autistic of me. He bought a 30-pound ukulele. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay. He bought a 30-pound. He spent 30 pounds on a ukulele, and he has already 2 guitars which he never uses, and a crap ton of other odds and ends and sods. I don't know what. I understand that the money you earn is just kind of what you want to spend it on, and you treat yourself where you can. I understand. Oh, wait, here we go. Yeah, sorry. But personally, if I had promised someone something, it would be my first priority as soon as I get paid. Instead of buying myself things I definitely do not need. I suppose I'm sort of asking, am I the a-hole for judging how he's spending his money? On a side note, upon going into London, he said he was looking for some bits for me and has come home with nothing for me. I don't understand the need to say things like that if you're not going to follow through with it. I wouldn't care otherwise. I just sort of feel like I'm begging for it, and that by the time I might get it, a promise ring won't feel as special because I've had to keep asking for it. It's not so much of a gesture now, is it? Is it? Yeah. Thoughts on this one? That's a long time. What is the timeline here? It was basically like 2 years ago. 6 years ago, my birthday last year. Okay, so 1 year of not getting the ring, trying it on, being like, I love this, but it doesn't fit. I can't wear it. Please send it back. Now, I know here I've gotten rings resized. Actually, the one that I'm wearing now, my engagement ring, was my mother-in-law's, and I had to get it. I had to get it made bigger so that it would actually fit my finger. And that was something I could just go to a jewelry store and do, but I believe it depends on like the type of metal the ring's made out of. So I don't know the details of this ring, but 80 pounds for a ring, it's probably not pure gold unless it's like a really thin ring. I do have like these tiny little rings, and like that is gold. It's just really small, so it's like $40. Um, so yeah, 6 months. He's promised on multiple occasions that he's ordered it or it's on the way, but he hasn't actually ordered it. So why is he lying? And what else is he lying about? Right? He's lied about this over and over and over again. I just want to know what else is this mirroring anything else? Is there anything else going on as well? Like that this happens with? Oh, actually she did mention at the end that like he went away to London and said that he's looking for things for her and then like didn't bring anything back. So it's like making promises that you don't plan on fulfilling. I honestly, between those two things, I would begin to wonder like if he actually takes our relationship as serious as a promise ring entails that it is, right? If he's not going to get the promise ring and he's actually breaking promises left and right by like lying, why? Why? Can we ask him? Can you ask him why is he doing that? Like maybe now that the ring has happened, it made him realize that it's actually maybe too serious and he isn't actually ready for something that serious. And he sees how much it means to her, and it makes him feel a little intimidated because maybe it doesn't mean as much to him. And so there's a disconnect there that hasn't been named or addressed. Instead, it's just an argument that he's really avoiding by lying because he just doesn't want to talk about it. So why is he so uncomfortable? I mean, that'd be the question. I'm like, why does this conversation make you so uncomfortable? Like, are you no longer interested in getting me the ring? Because I just need to know. Like, where do we stand? Because I thought you're making a promise to me, but every time I ask about this promise, you lie. You've lied to me in the past, and I've had to continue to come to you to ask for updates, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make me feel good. Like, I don't know what exactly is true for her, but like that's what would be true for me. I'd be like, WTF, bro? Like, why would you say that if you don't mean it? Like, that to me, that integrity part is huge. Like, I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who doesn't have the follow through. Like, unless they're able to stop making the promises. Like, if they're not going to have the follow through, don't like tease me with it. That would be so much better. And so like, yeah, if something like that, maybe like if he's able to set it straight, like, you know what, actually I don't think I'm going to ever be able to afford this ring, or the price of this ring um doesn't match how I feel about you. I'm more excited to have small dates and maybe keep it more simple and casual versus spending money on this big promise that makes me feel like places a burden, like a demand on him that he didn't realize it would. It's not an excuse, it's still shitty, but like sometimes that's what happens. I love, I mean, I guess it is kind of mental health related, you know? I think that was a pretty good one. I like that it was It's kind of a long one. Like, it had some good detailing to it. I always want to know, like, a little bit more, like, back end. Like, there's a reason why this is happening. Like, what is his thought pattern? Can we figure it out? Do you know already and you don't want to face it because it feels bad? And he doesn't want to face it because it feels bad, and so the two of you are just kind of ignoring it. Anyway, let's see. What else? Is there maybe one more? There are some other really good communities. Am I the X? Let's check there. It's reposts from subreddits all over where the person posting does not realize that they are the ex significant other, but it's pretty obvious to the people reading. They're a special kind of treat. Okay, here we go. Originally posted on relationship advice. The title is He Disappeared, 30 male, 24 female. Yeah. Okay, I feel like this is going to be a good one. It's kind of long. So I like it's me. OP. I'm sorry. I'm just reading this as OP, and I just say I. Like I'm being ridiculous. So I, 24 female, have been involved in a romantic affair with my best friend, 30 male. And the reason why I say this is an affair is because I don't really understand the situation, and we didn't make it official. We were really close friends for quite some time, and then he went abroad for work. Not his first time. But before this time, he confessed his feelings to me, but something felt off. We talked for a while, and then he disappeared for like 2 weeks, and then he told me that he has a tumor. It wasn't the first time either, but this was the first time he decides to get treatment abroad, and he said he's not going to tell his parents this time as well. I get his point of view, but after that, he disappeared for like a month, and then told me he did undergo the surgery and started chemo to take care of myself, and that he's going to come home. Gave me a date, and he had already bought the ticket. And then he disappeared completely since then. Been months, and the date he gave me passed, and I didn't hear anything from him, and I can't get a hold of him. This is not like him, and I don't know what to think anymore. I just needed to vent out, maybe, or if anyone can give me advice, thank you. I mean, certainly these things happen. Like, people have medical issues and need to go abroad to get them taken care of because of, like, here in the US, because of health insurance. Um, but maybe because of like a specialty or something like that too. Like, maybe the best surgeon is in a certain other location for whatever the specific tumor is. I don't know. But yeah, I would imagine they would be in contact though. So the fact that they went abroad and they basically were like, don't talk to my mom about this, in a way. Okay, there's an update. It says, OP says, I didn't want to say why his parents are not an option for the sake of their privacy, but I'll try to explain without getting into personal details. So his family is from a relatively small religious community where they believe that hospital treatment is sinful. No, he didn't say that directly, but they are kind of weird in how they dealt with things at first. However, we didn't care that much, but then when he had the tumor removal surgery, they were completely against it, and they did everything they can to convince him otherwise. Then did some unhinged acts during his recovery. I had some relatives from the same religious background where I saw them letting their own father die because they thought that blood transfer is a sin. So I asked if his family are from the same group, and he said yes. That's why we don't want to be involved with them, because of how they acted before. I mean, that adds a whole layer to it. Okay, so the reason why he didn't want her to talk to his mom is because, like, there's, like, a danger of, like, his literal health being, what's the word? Being damaged if his parents know. Okay. Yeah, okay. Another update. OP says, hi there. I wanted to thank you all for your support. It has been quite some time as I had some health issues myself. So for the update, he is completely fine. Came back to our country a couple weeks ago, staying in a different residence, and got married. Okay. That's weird. He cut ties with literally everyone in common between us. I hope you'd be kind if you consider commenting as I'm still in shock and yet trying to process everything. I mean, he could have just ended it and that's it, or even ghosted us all without making us worry about his well-being. Or if he's even alive. Oh my god. As for our friends group, I told them it'd be better if we just acted like nothing happened. I already feel like a fool that I'm honestly embarrassed about how stupid and obvious I was. I was like a ghost these couple of months from how much I was worried. They didn't push anything, and I'm grateful for that. Thank you so much. Oh, P. That's rough. Yeah, like why cause extra stress? Just fucking ghost them. That's much kinder than this. Ghosting is like, I mean, they used to just happen back in the day when there wasn't social media and shit. Like people just like stopped answering their phone or they got a brand new phone number and they just never bothered to put you back in, right? Ghosting is an option, always. Let me see what the Am I the X subreddit said about this posting. Top comment says this one is really bizarre. I feel like he died or this is some elaborate thing where it's all a lie. Like he didn't have cancer and he just restarted his life over again. It's like one of those videos of people where we see them and they disappear, aren't on any cameras and no witnesses, just gone. Obviously before the update. Interesting. I don't know. I mean, it's always hard to tell too. Like, there's always a chance that this isn't real on here. Um, okay, that's all I got energy for today. Thank you for hanging out with me. Please let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, or if there's like a certain topic that I should really like focus in on. I don't know. Have a great day. Take care of yourself. Do something for yourself that's not. Um, do something nice for yourself. It's not detrimental to your health, but that's like literally the definition of being nice to yourself. So I'm gonna go relax for a little bit before I have to pick up my kid. Hi, hello. My name is Jessie Rose. I'm sorry. It's so funny. It's just so tacky and ridiculous, and everyone does it. I should do that again. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh. I stepped on something weird. What in the world? Okay, I gotta do that over again too. Okay, this is gonna be the one. Here we go.